What was that process like for you last year?
Last year was a crazy process. I mean, obviously I traded to Buffalo, so that was during the off season. But when you get traded in mid-season, it
doesn't happen. It's like the NBA, you know?
Right. It was week 2 of the season. I got a text message from my agent saying, call me. I literally got off the practice field on a Tuesday going into week 3. And I call him, and he said, "You sitting down?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm driving home. Why?" He goes, "Well, Dallas is about to trade for you." And at the time, my wife's 36 weeks pregnant.
Oh, man.
My 2 kids just started school, and you can only imagine. I was like, "Have you called my wife? Because I don't know if I want to make that phone call." So then it was the process of I was on the first thing smoking the next morning. I got to Dallas, and luckily my wife was still able to fly, and we were able to get out there on the Friday. It came out on a Friday. We lived in a hotel for 3 weeks. Found a house in the meantime. Moved into a house on the bye week on a Monday. On that Saturday, we had our 4th child, our baby boy Clay.
Wow.
And then the following week, I started my first game. So yeah, it's a simple process.
Yeah,
no stress.
Yeah, not at all. And plus, you got to play and start for the Dallas Cowboys.
Right, you got to learn a playbook is actually what you got to do.
Yeah,
so
before you do that.
Right, they hand you a playbook, and they said, because you're in the middle of the season, so there's not a lot of time for them to dedicate to sit down and really go through everything with you. You kind of have to really just start to absorb it and put in hours by yourself. So it was a crazy year.
And then you got to think too, like real life. You got to compartmentalize football versus your family, your newborn that's in a new city, and how you do both of that at the same time.
Exactly. That other component with my wife being pregnant, that was my number one concern, was her and the family, making sure that they were okay, because there was a lot of moving parts with finding new schools and house and everything else. So.